you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this Road to Recovery video. Visit their website to learn how the Grizzly Drive drum motor increases the reliability and reduces the cost of ownership of conveyor systems.
Finally, anything the two of you'd like to add as it relates to M&A or the infrastructure bill? Appreciate you both getting together with me here today.
Yeah, I've got two things. It revolves around labor and ownership. Labor continues to be arguably the biggest impediment to growth. The producers in our space, whether that's aggregate producers, asphalt or ready-mix concrete producers, the user of the aggregates, there's plenty of capacity to produce more and support growth. The real bottleneck or constraint is the laborers, right? Whether it's paving crews or concrete finishers. So as such, as Rob said, it's steady, slow growth in the industry. We have to complement it with acquisitions. But additionally, it's more challenging every year to build organizations, attract people to the industry, retain them. So acquiring a company is a way to do that, right? I acquire an organization. So I think we're going to see that as another driver because the alternative of, well, I'll just greenfield and I'll just build it is becoming more and more challenging. Also, I think ownership demographics are going to continue to drive M&A. We're living longer. We're not seeing as many owners just passing the paper stock certificates to the next generation. They need liquidity for the fact that they're living longer. Kids aren't as interested as a general statement in coming into our industry. So the solution for the business succession plan, the continuity of the business past the current generation is often solved by somebody buying the business. And so those ownership demographics and labor constraints, I think, are going to help continue to drive supply and demand on the M&A side.
George, that's interesting perspective. I mean, you talk about acquiring reserves as one thing, but you're right. We've been talking about this labor shortage as long as I've been with Pit and Quarry, probably almost as long as you've been around the industry. And if you can't find people on your own, naturally or organically, go acquire them.
Yeah, Rob and I hear from ready mix, really from let's use the asphalt guys, the downstream users of crushed stone and sand and gravel. Common quote you might get from a business owner today on the asphalt side is, I'd put up another plant or I'd add more crews if I had the people, but I'm not going to jeopardize my reputation and take the risk on bad work with inexperienced people. So labor is a real constraint, and acquiring labor is going to be a strategy going forward.
Thank you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this Road to Recovery video. Visit their website to learn how the Grizzly Drive drum motor increases the reliability and reduces the cost of ownership of conveyor systems.